This is the Small Business Report, powered by PNC Bank, your weekly access to all the tools you need to succeed. Stay tuned next for expert advice from business owners, subject matter experts, and government agencies. Each week, right here, you'll learn tips on how to start, grow, and finance your business. The Small Business Report is supported by the DC Small Business Development Center, a partnership program nationally accredited by the Association of America's SBDCs and funded in part by the U.S. Small Business Administration, Howard University, with Howard University serving as the network's headquarters. Stay tuned. Coming up next, your host, Carl Brown, State Executive Director of the District of Columbia Small Business Development Center. This is the Small Business Report.
Hi, this is Jermaine Johnson, Regional President for PNC Bank. At PNC, we believe that we play an important role in building strong, vibrant, more self-reliant communities. Our responsibility to help drive meaningful change has never felt more important than in this moment. Visit pnc.com/diversity to learn more. The PNC Financial Services Group, Inc., all rights reserved.
Hello, this is Carl Brown, host of the Small Business Report on SiriusXM Channel 141, HUR Voices. Every Thursday at noon, we bring you the stories of small business owners and subject matter experts that can help you start, grow, or sustain your business. Please be sure to tune in every Thursday at noon on SiriusXM Channel 141, HUR Voices to hear the Small Business Report.
Winter could put a freeze on your finances with expensive car repairs. Do you want to deal with getting stuck somewhere because your car broke down? I don't, but I did. Standing in the snow was no fun waiting for a tow. That's why I have Car Shield. Taking care of a covered repair with Car Shield's administrators is easy. They handle all the paperwork and payments. Seriously, Car Shield could help save you thousands. And you get to choose the mechanic to do the work. Car Shield does the rest. Plans through Car Shield even provide coast-to-coast roadside assistance and rental coverage, all at no additional charge. That's why they're America's #1 auto protection company. Car Shield is the best defense against costly repairs that could put a deep freeze on your plans and finances. Visit carshield.com/report to save 10%. That's carshield.com/report. A deductible may apply. Welcome to the Small Business Report here on SiriusXM Channel 141. Hey, this is your host, Carl Brown. And today, folks, I got something a little different for you. I got two young men, two enterprising entrepreneurs that I know their grandfather really good, really well. He's one of my high school buddies from Brooklyn Tech. And he was telling me about his grandsons, and I said, okay, all right, everybody brags about their grandchildren and the children. And then I went to the website and I was blown away. I said, hey, when can I get those guys on my show? Because these guys are they're entrepreneurs. It doesn't matter what age they are. And one is 10, one's 14. But I'm telling you folks, when you go to their website, you will be just as impressed as I was, and you'll buy some of their products as well. So I'm looking forward to Kaide and Kaleb. They're gonna come on the show in a little bit. And then we're gonna have our good friend, our lawyer friend, Paulette Lundy. She's gonna come on and talk about estate planning. This is one thing that we fail on miserably. And that, to be honest with you, that is one of the words that this is the word of the week for me, planning. We plan our meals, we plan, our weekends, we plan our weekend getaways, we plan our vacations. We even plan what we're gonna wear to the club. We plan what we're gonna wear to an event. We plan what we're going to wear to the wedding, but we do not plan for our future. and that's where we fall down. So, hey, stick around. This is Carl Brown. You're listening to the Small Business Report. We'll be right back after these messages.
When you need to reach, teach, or engage your target market to enhance your desired results, this is where entertainment meets education. The Holloway Media Group will help you create, distribute, and edit your multimedia productions. Let our experts provide talent development advice and assistance using media to improve productivity of your workforce. We'll develop a customized program to meet your unique needs. We have your media solutions. Visit hollowaymedia.com for more information.
Hey, Small Business Report listeners, are you a small or mid-sized business? Let BDPAtoday.com help you leverage emerging technologies and digital innovations to transform your business.
BDPAtoday.com will highlight your organization's innovations, solutions, and success stories. Let BDPAtoday.com publish your branded videos, blogs, and photos to a national tech industry audience and assist with your awareness building campaign. With BDPAtoday.com, you can network with qualified and certified tech professionals and get access to developers, gamers, hackers, and interns to join your team for short or long-term projects.
Visit BDPAtoday.com for true digital transformation that will drive competitive advantage to your organization.
That's BDPAtoday.com.
Tune in to the Skin Deep Show with host Sharon Morton as she engages your senses and examines the issues affecting Black skin and its treatment in every facet of life, from beauty, health, and wellness to social injustice and mass incarceration. It's a show designed to stimulate your mind, body, and soul. Don't miss it. The Skin Deep Show, every Friday at 5:30 p.m. and Sunday at 4:30 p.m. on SiriusXM Channel 141 HUR Voices.
Welcome back to the Small Business Report here on SiriusXM Channel 141, powered by PNC Bank. Hey, don't forget to go down to PNC and see my buddy Jermaine Johnson. He can help you out, open up an account. You can, do your banking online through your phone, or the old-fashioned way by walking in. There are branches all around, and they really work with the small business community. That's PNC Bank. So welcome to the show, Kaide and Kaleb. I am so honored to have you guys on the show. Thank you so much for being on the show.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so wait, why don't you tell the audience your name and how old you are?
All right. My name is Kaide, and I'm 10 years old.
I'm Kaleb, and I'm 14.
All right. And you guys are entrepreneurs, small business owners. So, let's get right into it. Who came up with the idea?
Well, my brother and I both came up with it together, but we decided to use his name for it since he helped with my charity. But my name was on that, so we decided to use his name for this one.
Okay, well then tell the audience what the name is.
Of my charity?
No, the business.
Oh, the business? Natural Disaster by Hurrikaide.
Yep. And tell them how to get to your website so they can, purchase some of your stuff.
Well, the website name is you just type in www.naturaldisaster.com. Naturaldisasterclothing.com. Right. Sorry.
Okay. Naturaldisasterclothing.com. All right. So what, why natural disaster? How did y'all come up with that?
Well, when I was younger, my mom nicknamed me Hurrikaide because I used to tear up her room. And since a hurricane is a natural disaster, that's how it all just fit in.
Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. So what, when I was 10 and 14, I wasn't even thinking about being in business. So, this is like new. And you guys are like, not just in business, but what are some of the other things that you do? And then we're going to talk about the business.
Well, I'm in honors classes. I also play soccer for my school. And You know, I just enjoy life with my family, but it's all easy to manage, really. I just have to take my time on each thing.
I love it. Honors classes, soccer, and running a business. You guys are amazing. So what is the message behind the brand that you guys are building?
Well, the message is to really go hard at whatever you do, like just in general. But when we talk about the unleashed athlete, we're talking about going hard in your sport, like with anything.
Okay. So like I'm looking at your shirt. So what is the message on your shirt?
It's to not crumble under pressure when other people are trying to belittle you or make you feel small.
There you go. How about you, Kaide?
Mine's like ball out. What ball out means is to go full throttle in what you do.
There you go. So tell the audience, what kind of products are you guys selling?
Well, we're selling products that are geared towards the unleashed athlete, but we also have statements that are like inclusive to everyone. So even if it doesn't exactly fit for you, then we still have like hoodies, shirts that will be good for anybody, for any place.
Okay. So what are some of the other statements? Because I remember seeing the ball out on the website.
We have trust in your power. We have what about you, Kate? What's some more you like?
Trust your power. Also the Black History Month one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So why'd y'all do a Black History Month shirt?
What about it?
I said, how come y'all did one? Why'd y'all do one?
Oh, well, we wanted to spread awareness about how little we learn about Black history, since it's not like publicly spoken about in schools and things like that. We wanted everyone to spread awareness and know, like, hey, we got to step it up.
Absolutely. So it's naturaldisasterclothing.com.
Right.
That's where you can go and get this. So who is your target audience?
Well, like I said earlier, our target audience is the unleashed athlete, but we have inclusive, bold statements that are good for everybody.
So when you wear your stuff to school, what do your classmates say?
Well, hey, is that your shirt? Oh, I like that one. Where can I buy it at?
Okay.
Also, they might be like, dang, I really like that shirt. Hey, do you got a business card? Hey, can I check that website out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So do you guys have business cards?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, of course.
All right. I love it. This is amazing. Because I'll tell you this, grown folks don't even figure, they don't even have business cards. I'm like, how are you in business if you don't even have a business card?
Yeah, you got to spread the word.
That's how you do it. So what other marketing material do you guys have? How do y'all market the business and let people know?
Well, we originally just spread the word throughout social media, and then just by talking about it to people, networking, throughout like our friends who knew people, like for you, for example. So yeah, that's about how we're doing it right now.
So what other social media can the audience check out to see your products?
Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. So where are people buying them from mostly?
The website, I'd have to say.
Oh, off the website? Because I know a lot of people, they sell on Instagram and they, it's like.
Oh, no, we're not there yet. Not there yet.
Oh, okay. Because I'm not there yet either. I mean, I'm like trying to figure the whole thing out. It's like, okay, just a bunch of pictures to me, but
yeah.
But some of the entrepreneurs that I interview, they do really well on Instagram. They don't do anything on Facebook. People have migrated away from Facebook as being an e-commerce platform. So yeah, you need to get that out there. And you guys can always get some free help as well. You down in Georgia, we have multiple offices in Georgia that can give you assistance and help you build out your e-commerce platform as well. So the Georgia Small Business Development Center. So
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
yeah, you're quite welcome, man. We want to make sure that you guys, build out your business properly and be all that you can be, be as successful as you can be. So, do you guys have a favorite design?
My favorite design is ball out, because again, ball out does mean go full throttle in what you do.
And then for me, I'd have to say it is we're both wearing them, but my shirt says they want me to be lowercase, but I'm all caps and bold. Great colors, but also the statement behind it is what's there for me. Because growing up in the South, people made me people made me feel small. They belittled me. And I just can't take that back. So wearing this with me lets me know of that. My family let me know of that. And they let me know of the power my ancestors have bestowed upon me. So I can't help but to be bold.
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm sorry to hear that people kind of bullying you, because I think you guys are phenomenal. Right. Number one, you growing a business at age 14. I was trying to spell my name at age 14. I ain't even know how to get to the bus stop, and you guys are building an enterprise and business with some really dynamic products, and the statements themselves are just, anybody can connect with it, because, like you said, be bold.
Right.
Be bold in life. Ball out in life. You only get one time around. This ain't a dress rehearsal where you come back later on. This is it. And you got to ball out. You got to do your thing. You got to be bold. You got to do things in a bold fashion. You can't be concerned about what other people say and all that. If I was to listen to other people, I'd probably be in my closet crying or something. I really care less. Yeah, you know how it is, man. People, look, when you're doing something, people will try to belittle you or hold you up or get in the way. Right. If you ain't doing nothing, they ain't gonna bother with you, because you're doing the same thing they doing. But when you striving to be great, they gonna come after you. And just know that people gonna come after you. But you gotta grow that thick skin to keep on moving forward. And you guys like I said, you guys already got the leg up, because I ain't even know how to get to the corner store when I was 14, much less try and open up a business. But hey, we got 35 seconds. Why don't you give me your website again?
Once again, it's naturaldisasterclothing.com. And yeah, that's where you can buy all of our different selections, different sizes and all that.
Yeah, folks, go to the website, check them out, support these young men, because they are doing something. They're making a mark at age 10 and 14. And, it's just, I'm just so happy to even be talking to them. So this is Carl Brown. We'll be right back after these messages.
It's Madison, the Black Eagle.
This is Karen Hunter.
This is Clay King.
Al Sharpton.
Hey, it's Lauren Coates.
Hey, this is Godfrey. Sirius XM.
Urban View.
1, 2, 6.
Urban View is where Americans get to see what America is supposed to look like.
We are free to express our opinion as long as they're honest.
From sunup till sundown.
All are welcome, but be careful if you come in, because your life might be changed.
I'm super excited to be able to engage folks.
And that's what's happening right now. Urban View. Keep it real.
Channel 126.
Hello, this is Carl Brown, host of the Small Business Report on Sirius XM, channel 141, HUR Voices. Every Thursday at noon, we bring you the stories of small business owners and subject matter experts that can help you start, grow, or sustain your business. Please be sure to tune in every Thursday at noon on SiriusXM Channel 141, HUR Voices, to hear the Small Business Report.
It's the end of a long school day, attending classes, library time, and meeting deadlines for term papers. But between work, school, and balancing a social life, it can be hard to find time to cook quality and nourishing meals at home. Meet Din Din. The Din Din mobile app and website make it easy to browse and order a variety of delicious heat and serve meals created by local chefs. Your curated premium meals are then delivered weekly, right to your door. It's time for Din Din. Download the Din Din mobile app today or visit eatdindin.com.
Hi, this is Jermaine Johnson, Regional President for PNC Bank. At PNC, we believe that we play an important role in building strong, vibrant, more self-reliant communities. Our responsibility to help drive meaningful change has never felt more important than in this moment. Visit pnc.com/diversity to learn more. The PNC Financial Services Group, Inc., all rights reserved.
Welcome back to the Small Business Report here on SiriusXM Channel 141. Hey, this is Carl Brown, and I'm talking to two dynamic young men, Kaide 10, Kaleb 14. Like I said, they're building a phenomenal business. Go to the website, naturaldisasterclothing.com. Check them out, support them, please support them. These guys are just doing great things at a very young age. The sky is the future. They have no limits, actually. And, honors program, athlete, business owner, you can't beat it. I mean, we got to support them. So with that, so how do you juggle all of these things, man? Because I know it's, what is your time management like?
I mean, there are just 24 hours in a day, and I just manage my time.
And for me, I just think I prioritize different things throughout the day, whatever's more important. And that just makes it easy to manage for me.
So let me ask you, so how do your friends feel about you being these mini moguls, big, business owners? How do they look at you?
I feel like my friends personally don't look at me any differently than anybody else, which I can appreciate. But at the same time, I know that they see me in a different way. Like, they don't treat me differently, but they see me differently, right? So, that's what I can appreciate from the people in my area, because it used to be like they would have made fun of me or would have tried to bring me down, like I said earlier. So, that's just me. What about you, Kate?
I mean, they don't see me different. They do cheer for me. They cheer for me. They get really excited for me, but they still treat me like who I was when I still did not have a business.
Uh-huh. So how do you feel about being a business owner?
I mean, I feel amazing. I feel great, but also you can't mess up and do something wrong. You can't mess up and do a totally wrong thing and then look back and be like, man, I really messed up and this is how my business just fell apart. You can't do that. You have to go, you have to do what's right, and you can't mess up.
That's right. I always say that too. There are no shortcuts in life. You know what I'm saying? Yes, if you know you got to do the right thing, just do the right thing, because you only want to do it one time. I always tell my staff, I only want to see this piece of paper one time. Let's look at it one time. I sign off and let's move forward, because life is too short to be handling the same thing over and over and over again. Right. So, what are some of your plans for the future?
My plans for the future are to go to a D1 college, pursue my dreams, and also to pass this business on to my kids.
And then for me, of course, I want to expand the business, but I also want to go to an HBCU to pursue my dreams of software development and soccer.
Howard got a good soccer team.
Hey, I mean, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, we got a good soccer team. We got a good basketball team. We're trying to get back on track on football. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, but I'll tell you, man, the atmosphere on campus. If you're pursuing a degree in business, I'm in the business school, and we definitely look after our students. We have a lot of recruiters come in, and they're always recruiting our students because they're well prepared. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I know Kaide said he's looking forward to going to D1 school. We are D1, but we HBCU. So, hey, I don't know if you want to go in that direction, but, we there.
So can you tell me how the coding classes are?
Coding? Nah, I couldn't tell you that, man. I don't know anything about that. I wish I did.
All right.
But yeah, you can definitely in the near future, I'm gonna have the digital business manager come on. So just listen to the show, because she will be coming on to talk about it. I can cut the computer on, but after that, I can type some stuff up. But after that, you ask me to do something, we in the world of hurt here. So, right. But yeah, so where do you see your product line going? You said you want to look at different things, different products in the future. What are some of the things that you're thinking about?
I would say like more clothing, more designs, to expand it, most definitely.
And yeah, like you said, just make it bigger. Just try to get it out there more, get more sales. Yeah, just blow up.
So, hey, you guys ever think about a retail shop, brick and mortar?
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't looked into it super big or anything, but we have thought about it. Yeah.
So like in the sales, everybody in sales they have like numbers. Mm-hmm. You guys have a goal that you want to sell X amount of products per month, or you just let it organically happen?
I'd say, I don't know yet, but we do want to get in a good 100 or so, 100, like in the hundreds, like amount of actual individual goods passed out each month, in order to bring in a certain amount of money, but we don't know exactly what it is yet. But yeah, but obviously it's because we're just starting, but
Absolutely. And let me tell you something, man, you guys are way ahead of the game. And we got, over there at Morehouse, we have Morehouse. I don't know how far away that is for you, but we're at Georgia Southern, University of Georgia, Morehouse, and a couple other campuses. I think we got 14 locations in the state of Georgia. So, but, you can always find one close to you if you go to Americas with an S, SBDC.org, Americas with an S, SBDC.org. Find one of our locations, go there, talk to the folks there about how you can expand the business, move forward, how you can grow. They can teach you different things on marketing, social media, and it's all free. It's all free. We do this all the time. We do it every day. I work with businesses. In fact, we worked with in last year, 2021, 1,665 businesses we worked with during the course of the year. In the pandemic, everything was virtual. We were on. We did webinars. We did one-on-one counseling via Zoom and WebEx and all these other platforms. So you don't have to go into an office per se and sit across the table from somebody, and you can get your counseling free, and they can help you out. I mean, you guys are just starting out, but you're doing so well, and I believe in your products.
Thank you.
I like what I see. I believe in your products. Like I said, I've known your grandfather for 100 years now. I love him like he's my brother. No kidding. And I would say that on the radio and off the radio, and I say it to him all the time. That's my man, Kevin. And, he introduced me to you guys, and I thank him for that, because we always want to highlight what our youth are doing, especially when it's positive. We hear about all the bad stuff, carjackings and all that silliness. I mean, that ain't no way to live. But being an entrepreneur at 10 and 14, I definitely had to have you guys on the radio show, man. You guys are phenomenal.
I just like to say again, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Ball out, be bold. I mean, come on. The statements themselves mean a whole lot. They're real positive. They're motivating to anybody. You don't even have to be an athlete. Balling out in your classroom is something that needs to be pushed to the forefront. Being the smartest kid in the room, that kind of thing. So we got less than a minute, guys. What's the last words you want to give the audience?
We just want to make sure y'all get onto the website, see the clothes, see what you like, make sure to order, and stay posted. We'll keep you posted.
Thank you all so much for attending. Yeah, I would just
give them the website. Give them the website.
naturaldisasterclothing.com.
All right. Well, look, folks, this is the Small Business Report. We'll be right back after these messages. Winter could put a freeze on your finances with expensive car repairs. Do you want to deal with getting stuck somewhere because your car broke down? I don't, but I did. Standing in the snow is no fun waiting for a tow. That's why I have CarShield. Taking care of a covered repair with CarShield's administrators is easy. They handle all the paperwork and payments. Seriously, CarShield could help save you thousands. And you get to choose the mechanic to do the work. CarShield does the rest. Plans through CarShield even provide coast-to-coast roadside assistance and rental coverage, all at no additional charge. That's why they're America's #1 auto protection company. CarShield is the best defense against costly repairs that could put a deep freeze on your plans and finances. Visit carshield.com/report to save 10%. That's carshield.com/report. A deductible may apply.
Every 14 seconds, someone, somewhere, learns they have breast cancer, the most commonly diagnosed cancer worldwide. The Breast Cancer Research Foundation unites the best minds in science. A global team collaborating across disciplines and pursuing their boldest ideas. The scientists we support have been involved in every major breakthrough in breast cancer research. Our progress can be measured in millions of survivors. By investing in every aspect of breast cancer research, we're deepening our understanding of how cancer begins and why it sometimes spreads. Only with your help can we maintain our progress. Only by saving research now can we save lives tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Small Business Report here on Sirius XM Channel 141, powered by PNC Bank. Don't forget, go see Jermaine down at PNC. He will help you out. That's my buddy, Jermaine. Now he's the president of the bank, so it's kind of like hard to get in touch with him, but his staff is wonderful. They are great, and they work with small businesses every single day. Give them a look. Give them a look, folks. Give them a chance. So, but as I promised to you, we are bringing back Paulette Lundy. And she is a phenomenal woman. She's going to drop some science on estate planning. And like I said earlier, we plan our meals, we plan our getaways, we plan everything but the things that we need the money for. Our funerals and our financial health when we get old. So, Paulette's going to help us out with that. So, hey, Paulette, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me today, Carl. I'm excited to be here. This is a topic that I love and that I love to share with anyone who would listen.
Okay, well, look, tell folks how they can get in touch with you. So, because once you drop that science on them, and I hope they pull out a pen and a pad and get ready to take some notes.
Absolutely. Yes. Please get your pen and paper ready. I am located in Howard County, Columbia, Maryland, 8825 Stanford Boulevard, Suite 140. I almost forgot my own suite. Suite 140, Columbia, Maryland, 21045. Our phone number is 410-405-7996. And you can email us at info@lundylawgroup.com. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. Goodness, we're all over the place because we want to make it easy for people to contact us. You can go to our website at www.lundylawgroup.com. Please call us so we can talk about creating your estate plan and your legacy.
There you go. So tell us what you do. Because all now they know how to get in touch with you.
Absolutely.
Now fill in the gap. Tell them what you do.
Well, I have to say that I have the best job in the world, Carl, because I get to help so many families, so many individuals, so many businesses create their legacy and or estate plan. And what does that mean? That means that we are helping individuals, not just a thought about death, but it's a thought about life, because we look at estate planning like the old kind of paradigm where, it's an old man coughing in a room on his deathbed or whatever, and he owns this massive estate, right? That's not what it is anymore. It is preserving your life as well as preserving your assets and your family in your death. So a proper estate plan will help you today if you become incapacitated or later. And so I get the privilege of helping families to create what their legacy plan means. And I tell people, and I joke all the time, is that, like Frank Sinatra, do it your way. It's not a one size fits all. It's not an online program where you go in and you punch your name in and it kicks out a piece of paper, but there's no one to talk to. It's an opportunity to customize what you want to happen during your life and at your passing so that your family can mourn in peace, but that there will be a peaceful transition for either your family and your assets as well as your business. There are so many businesses that don't have proper estate plans, and that's a recipe for disaster. And
yes,
so
it is.
I get to help families create their plans for their life and then also for their death.
I have seen so many GoFundMe for funerals.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We need money to put mama in the ground. That to me is just, it's beyond tragic to be honest with you.
Yes.
And that's why I thought it was really important to bring you on to discuss this, because we fall down in so many ways on not planning for the future. So let me ask you, why is legacy and estate planning so important?
Mm-hmm. Well, you just hit the nail right on the head, Carl, because you mentioned the fact that the lack of planning will thrust us into almost desperate measures. So I consider a GoFundMe page a desperate measure to pick up pieces that you never even gave yourself an opportunity to bring into a beautiful collage. So people tell me all the time, well, I don't have any assets, so therefore I don't need an estate plan. That's the farthest from the truth, because if you actually just thought of your estate plan as being funded, and that is just basically making sure that it owns an asset through one major thing, that's life insurance. Your life insurance can fund your plan, and then you don't have to have a GoFundMe page. So it's important to put all of the pieces together, including how should they handle my passing? How should my passing be paid for? What are my memorial instructions? But also, I try to call the cable company one day to pay my mom's cable bill, and they flat out told me they couldn't talk to me. What do you mean? I helped to pay her bills. No, you're not named here. I don't have a power of attorney for you. And so I said, okay, I will fix this. So something as simple as being able to help someone who becomes ill or incapacitated to just pay a bill that they need to pay so they don't get disconnected or, thrown out of their home or apartment or whatever the case may be, you need proper documentation. And so that's the whole importance of having a proper estate plan, is that it creates the proper legal documentation needed for someone to assist you if you become ill before your death or upon your passing, to assist you to close out your affairs, whether it's private or business. They will only have the ability to do that while you're alive if you give them the authority. And then upon your passing, there are two ways in which it can be handled. One is very public, and the other one is private. But it all depends on what your goals are. But ensuring that your family has a peaceful transition should always be the goal of every loved one.
Oh yeah, because they are in deep mourning upon your passing, and then they have to figure out and scramble how to put you in the ground.
Yes.
That to me is like unbelievably selfish.
I spoke to a woman 2 days ago, and we actually recorded our conversation, where she said that she left her home on a Saturday with her 8-year-old child just to go shopping, left her husband home. She came back and he was dead, never sick, never a symptom, found out later that he had an undiagnosed heart condition, but she found him dead. They were only 40 years old. Wow. And had this 8-year-old child. And here she said she was thrusted into caring for her child, trying to bury her husband, and trying to pick up the pieces. She said she was in a stupor for 2 years and only made poor decisions. The biggest poor decision that was made even before her husband passed is to put the process of putting her name on his assets before he passed. They kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. So a good estate plan deals with those things that are only individually titled. So she had to go through probate court, and she said it was the worst experience of her life. She was in the midst of mourning. She didn't have proper mental capacity. She was a total wreck. So that's what we're trying to avoid, is one, doing it the hard way, and doing it the hard way when you're in a bad place, in your mind, in your body, in your spirit.
Yes. I know of a business that two guys own a business. They had a partnership agreement, but it kind of fell short on, well, what happens if one passes? And that's what happened. And the wife became the business partner. And this is a high-tech business, and she had no clue as to how to run a high-tech business. But her focus was, I still need that money that he was getting. But she didn't want to do the work that he was doing to get that money.
And she couldn't. So that's the
and
other.
She couldn't. And then the other partner was like, well, hey, why don't we sell the business, split the money, and go our separate ways? And she didn't want to do that either, because she wanted to continue to get the money that he was bringing home, and couldn't understand that, no, he was doing a lot of work to get that money to bring it home. And you just can't, it's not just going to come in here because you're here and you need the money. You have to do the work. And the business eventually failed, and it was a very successful business. But, like you said, at 40 years old, no one thinks they're going to die. I mean, we don't know the day and time that we're going to go, and it could be in any moment, but you have to plan for these things. So, give them your info again, because, I want to come back in a minute after we go to break to ask you about small business ownership and concerning estate planning.
Sure. I can be reached at phone number 410-405-7996. Email is info@lundylawgroup.com. Website is www.lundylawgroup.com. And on the website, there's a scheduling function where if you just want a quick 15-minute consultation, free 15-minute consultation, we offer that. And it's an offer for estate planning, business planning. We do a lot of business setup for companies, and we can talk about that when we come back.
Absolutely. So, hey, folks, this is Carl Brown, your host, and we're talking about estate planning. So please stay tuned, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Get your classic soul and Motown in Soul Town for the Detroit sound of Aretha, to the Memphis soul of Al, or the funk of James, and the hallway harmony of the Supremes. Make sure you stop in Soul Town, Channel 49.
Hi, this is Jermaine Johnson, Regional President for PNC Bank. At PNC, we believe that we play an important role in building strong, vibrant, more self-reliant communities. Our responsibility to help drive meaningful change has never felt more important than in this moment. Visit pnc.com/diversity to learn more. The PNC Financial Services Group, Inc., all rights reserved.
Winter could put a freeze on your finances with expensive car repairs. Do you want to deal with getting stuck somewhere because your car broke down? I don't, but I did. Standing in the snow was no fun waiting for a tow. That's why I have Car Shield. Taking care of a covered repair with Car Shield's administrators is easy. They handle all the paperwork and payments. Seriously, Car Shield could help save you thousands. And you get to choose the mechanic to do the work. Car Shield does the rest. Plans through Car Shield even provide coast-to-coast roadside assistance and rental coverage, all at no additional charge. That's why they're America's #1 auto protection company. Car Shield is the best defense against costly repairs that could put a deep freeze on your plans and finances. Visit carshield.com/report to save 10%. That's carshield.com/report. A deductible may apply. Welcome back to the Small Business Report here on Sirius XM Channel 141. This is your host, Carl Brown, and I got Paulette Lundy with me. And we're talking about estate planning, legacy planning, how to do it the right way, folks, because a GoFundMe is no planning at all, and it only will hurt your family. So tune in, stay tuned, get a pad and pen, take down some notes, make sure you get Paulette's email, phone number, address, whatever, however you want to get in touch with her, but get your estate planning done. So Paulette, should small business owners be concerned about estate planning and why?
Absolutely.
And I just gave you an example.
You sure did. I was about to say that for that reason in particular is that, we put so much into the startup and we don't really process the maintenance as well as the ending and how it would be wound up, because it really matters that you come up with that understanding while you're healthy, while you're building, so that it makes sense that, okay, if we say that we going in 50-50 for the startup, then we're taking the losses 50-50, but also winding up, this is how we're going to do it. Now, if one of us were to pass away, there should be a succession plan so that you understand how the business will continue to sustain itself with the individuals that remain, or in bringing it in. Maybe it's a requirement to sell. Maybe it's a requirement to, buy out the partner, or whatever the case may be. But we definitely, as small business owners, should be concerned about estate planning, and our documents should be set up for success in the event that we have to pivot and wind down our businesses, either voluntarily or involuntarily.
Okay. So what is involuntary?
Oh, so just like what just happened with the example you gave. One of the partners passed away, and now the other hand or the other person who is committing or contributing to the business no longer can. Suppose that individual was a key player and the other business partner was doing maybe the business development, but that individual who passed was actually doing the substance. So that is an involuntary need to shut down unless you have an opportunity to bring someone else in, but you may not, because the wife, the husband, the spouse may actually have to come in and take over, and they may not take over from a place of intelligence or knowledge or wisdom. So it could be that, it could be tax situations, it could be financial situations, it could be employee related situations. So many things can happen to a business that could cause them to have to fold, whether they want to or not. And if they do have to do that, then there should be something that is written that's memorialized so that they know how to do it and how to do it correctly.
Wisdom, knowledge. So what document should business owners have in place as part of their business and estate plan?
Sure, absolutely. Well, I even want to take it back to the beginning, because sometimes we run our businesses as hobbies and we do it as we can, when we can, but we don't document. So sometimes some people don't even have, their articles of organization or incorporation. So to start out, make sure that you actually have your legal documents in place to start your company, to make sure that it's legal and that it has all of the, the requirements, that it has this, either it's LLC, it has its EIN, the employee identification number, that if you're paying taxes because people are buying products, that you have your tax accounts. So you want to make sure that you set up properly. Now, in terms of maintenance, you want to make sure that you're doing what you need to do on an annual basis. Businesses have to file annual reports. They have to file annual taxes. But in terms of estate planning, you want to make sure that your operating agreement or your bylaws talks about not only the day-to-day management of your business, but even how the business will be wound up, how it would close, how it would end. And, I think we take for granted that, I'm married to my husband and he's married to me and we're both owners of this business. And so we don't even have an operating agreement. No, because even marriages end. And then we're fighting over how the business is going to be divided. And
that happens all the time.
It does. We take relationships for granted, whether it's a spousal relationship or a friend. If you don't plan for the disagreements, you just plan to fail automatically. So you have to say, okay, this is how we handle the agreements, this is how we handle the disagreements, and this is how we're going to handle winding down. So your operating agreement, your bylaws should speak to that. You should have a good succession plan in place. And if you have not done your estate plan, you should do your estate plan, which would incorporate, at best, in my opinion, a trust. And your trust should house everything that you own, including your business. So you should have an assignment of your business interests to your trust. So that way, the individual who has to manage your affairs, if you become incapacitated or if you pass away, they immediately have access and authority to make decisions and to shift the needle for you. And that would include, making sure that whatever partnership agreements speak to how the resolution will take place.
My God.
That was a lot.
It is, but it has to be done.
Yes.
And that's why they need somebody like you that knows how to do these things. So
I get calls every day that says, I created an estate plan, a will or a trust online for my parents, and my parent just passed and the Register of Wills rejected it. And so, or I have a business, and when you ask, well, where are the business documents? Oh, I don't have that. Did you file your annual property taxes? Oh, no, I didn't know anything about that. Well, your business is actually forfeited, because you haven't filed it for 3 or 4 years. So you don't even you're operating and don't really even have a legal business in place. And so I tell people all the time, yeah, you may have the know-how to do some things, but at least get wisdom. And all you're getting, get understanding. Go and speak with someone whose expertise is in that area, whether it's legal, accounting, financial advising. Have your board of directors surround you to give you the best posture you need to sustain yourself and your business.
So you brought up another good point, a board of directors. So you suggest that small businesses get a board of directors?
I'm suggesting that these are more board of advisors, individuals who will advise you. You know, the word says in the multitude of counsel, there's safety. So when you get a lot of information from people who have expertise, it helps you. And so these are your personal board of directors, people who you can go to say, this is the business issue that I'm facing. How do I deal with it? You know, sometimes we like to remain in this silo and don't want people to know our business because we're either embarrassed or we don't know. Those are the reasons why you go forward and get the help. So I do recommend that small businesses develop sort of like this quasi board of advisors, board of directors, where you get people either in your industry or who have knowledge about something that could impact your business to advise you on how to conduct your business successfully.
Oh, I'm an advocate of that. I say that all the time. I say you should have a board of advisors, one of them in HR, legal, somebody like a CPA or an accountant. And then if you can, utilize their services as well, because you need those services. But you do need friendly counsel, even if you can't pay for it right away, you know, at least treat them to dinner quarterly or whatever, and talk about the issues in your business. And as you pointed out, a lot of people are, I don't know if it's like one banker said to me that most people would rather stand on the corner of First and Main naked than to bring their financials into the bank. You know, not everybody's not a billionaire.
That's right.
And when you're starting out, you might only be making, you know, $1,000 a month or less than that, you know, but then you continue to grow and develop. But if you don't ask for help, there's no way you're going to grow and develop. You're going to stagnate, fall, and fail. So,
you cannot grow and develop without information. It's just bottom line.
Bottom line. So we got less than a minute. I hate that because I got 1,000 more questions, but give me your info, how to get in touch with you, you know, because you're the person they need to talk to. I'm just giving them the tidbits for right now to call you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And you touched on something else about HR. I've served in the VP of HR, in a capacity of VP of HR for many years. And so my clients get the benefit of not just the legal, but the HR. I also have an HR consulting company because I realize that people need a combo. It's like a power punch, you know, like you need a combo and they need to be set up properly. And so we do policies, procedures, whatever the case may be. The website is www.lundylawgroup.com. Phone number is 410-405-7996. Listen here, business owners. Listen here, entrepreneur. If you want to set yourself up for success, make sure that you're getting yourself the proper consultations that you need, the wisdom, the knowledge that you need. Call Paulette, call an attorney, speak to someone so that they can set you up for success.
There you go. Well, hey, Paulette, thank you for being on the show. And folks, we'll be back next week with vital information that'll help you grow your business.
You've been listening to the Small Business Report, powered by PNC Bank, your weekly access to all the tools you need to succeed, with your host, Carl Brown, State Executive Director of the District of Columbia Small Business Development Center. Stay tuned to HUR Voices, Sirius XM, Channel 141, every Tuesday and Thursdays at 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. and Fridays at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific for expert advice from business owners, subject matter experts, and government agencies. Each week, you'll learn tips on how to start, grow, and finance your business. The Small Business Report is supported by the DC Small Business Development Center, a partnership program nationally accredited by the Association of America's SBDCs, and funded by the U.S. Small Business Administration, Howard University, with Howard University serving as the network's headquarters. The Small Business Report on HUR Voices, Sirius XM Channel 141.